Good evening, and hello to everyone. Once again, another update, another video by myself. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've posted anything really on the channel, and I just really wanted to give a bit of an update about how I'm doing. Really, so at the moment, the big talk in Korea. The date's the 24th of August 2018, and people are talking about the typhoon. There's a big typhoon now supposed to hit Korea Thursday, never came. Friday today, never came. People had the days off school, and I'm just sat here like, where's the typhoon? I had to work. So I just want a little bit of a talk because some good news really. I'm going back home for 10 days in September. In about little under 3 weeks time, 3 weeks today, I'll be going home to see my family, see my friends, and I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be the first time I've gone home since I've arrived in Korea in June 2017. And people might say, oh, well, you're only just touching over a year. That's nothing really too special. I miss my family like crazy. I miss my friends like crazy. I miss some English food like crazy. So it really is to me it's my first return home. And I feel like this is my second year I've been here, but I feel like I'm going to be one of these people who's staying here for a while. I can't see myself going home yet. Where I've mentioned it before on the channel. I said 6 months, you'd be homesick. Just ride out the next 6 months. Then you find Michael. I've been here now for 14 months and I love it. I can't see myself going home yet. And I'm looking forward to going home and having some customs. It'll be a bit of a culture shock, I think, because there's a lot of things I do now which is like redeemed as very Korean-esque. Whenever something like a pen's dropped or something, like a loud noise out of nowhere, I do the occasional where, like, in England, people are looking at you like, "Oh, what are you doing, mate? Are you okay?" So it's going to be a bit of a strange one, really, when I go home. I'm hoping I haven't adapted too well to Korean life when I go home, because my friends just say, "What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Are you okay?" So it's going to be the point where I'll go see my friends and I'll see my family. I'm there for 10 days. In Korea, it's during Chuseok. So I'll be there during Chuseok time. And I'm a bit annoyed really because I miss the kids' Chuseok events and, the traditional wearing the hanbok in school and the day. But, I'm at home and, if you give me the ultimatum, one or the other, you'd know which one I'd go for. So, excuse me. It'd be nice to go home, and ironically, I feel like I'm showing my age because when I was younger, I used to plan. It was the same with a few months ago. I went to Japan and I was planning where am I going to drink, where am I going to drink, where am I going to club. But now I'm like, where am I going to eat? What am I going to eat? How quickly am I going to eat it? How quickly is going to be the span between lunch and dinner? I'm going to eat more. So, like, that's what Manchester's going to be for me. Like, I've got to get a Nando's in. I'm going to eat at Greggs in the airport because Manchester Airport has a Greggs. I'm going to have to get myself my mum's cooking in, my grandma's cooking in. I've got to go to my old restaurant and eat some food as well. I've got to have myself... I'm lost of course here now. What else I want to eat now? I've got to have a little bit of lamb in my life, a little bit of lamb dinner. The only lamb I've had here in the last year is lamb skewers, the Chinese lamb skewers, and the mutton in the kebabs in Italy one. And obviously, after a big night on the sauce, it's not exactly Sunday dinner material, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing my friends, having a decent pint, just talking about so many crazy stories that have happened here over the last year. I want to hear their crazy stories that they've not told me about. Very nice. French wine. Bordeaux, I think it's from. But really, I'm looking forward to most to listening to how the guys have been getting on since I've been away, because a few of them have missed me. A few of them... I've been asking where I am, asking, are you not home yet? Are you not home yet? You told us you'd be home yet. So I'm interested and intrigued to see what they're up to, what they're like. And with me, I can tell them all the stories. I can tell them all the stories, but I'm always on social media telling all the stories anyway. I think it'll probably sound better in person, to be honest, though, won't it? So I think they might actually believe half the stories I tell them when I actually tell them in person. But no, I think I'll cut the video now. Sure, I just wanted to kind of give a bit of an update of what I'm doing. There's nothing really new in Korea from the last time I posted videos. You know what I mean? It's hot. It's hot. And you know what I mean? I'm not complaining, because I remember one of my first videos I made about the cold snow. It got to -17 in December time. And I'd rather this 1,000,000% than I prefer the cold weather. And I know a lot of people who watch this video might say the other thing, like, oh, I was born in a very cold area of Europe or a very cold area of North America. This weather is killing me, where compared to November, December time, that's normal weather. But this is perfect weather for me now. And I just hope it stays, because when I go home, it'll be almost October when I come back to Korea. So I'm just hoping it still keeps its heat for another month at least. I'm supposed to be going to Busan. It's the first time I've been to Busan, actually. The first time I've been to Busan will be in October to watch Seoul Elan play. Did take on Busan iPark. And I'm using football as an excuse to get myself around Korea. Like, at the time of filming, the 24th of August, tomorrow Seoul Elan will actually play Asan Mugunghwa. And they play in the middle of nowhere. Now, I've been before, but I will go again tomorrow. And it's just the fact that the feel of the away day is great. And the fact that you can say you've been in the middle of nowhere in Korea. I've been a lot more places than a lot of my friends have been to in Korea. And they've been here longer. And they've had the experiences. And they can speak fluent Korean. But I can say to them, no, have you been to a rice field in the middle of nowhere to watch a football team? Because I have. So it's a really good thing to say. And not a good thing to say, it's not a thing to prove, but it's a fact of, like, I've visited, I've done my time. I've been on that Seoul subway 1,000,000 times. I've been on that KTX a few times. I'm only short of getting a flights down to Daegu, to Busan, to Jeonju. Well, Jeonju, no flights to Jeonju, but, you know, from literally leaving out of Seoul. Because I feel like a lot of people who live in the Suwon, the Busan, the Jeonjus, the Daegus, Daejeons as well. Daejeon's very popular. The Jeju. Did I say Jeju twice? Maybe. They want experiences, but a lot of people who live in Seoul and work in Seoul, they stay in Seoul. There's two types of people. They either stay in Seoul, or they one weekend they're in Thailand, the other weekend they're in Japan. It's just like, oh, calm down, just enjoy yourself, relax, enjoy where you are, just have a bit of fun. And that's my personal opinion. And I think I'll end the video now, because I'm starting to ramble a bit. That should be a catchphrase by now, the way I talk. So, catch you later. Follow me on BMR Korea, at BMR Korea on Twitter. Like the page, subscribe, and yeah, peace out, boy.